Welcome back to the channel, and today I've got some breaking news about the Emirates Stadium. Of course, we've all heard the rumours regarding the expansion, but today more news comes out from the Daily Telegraph, or Daily Telegraph? The Telegraph, regarding the plans to move to Wembley Stadium. And now I just want to dive into it and, just share that information with you. So if you haven't already, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that, and let's get into the video. So according to Jeremy Wilson, chief sports reporter, and somewhat Sam Wallace from the Telegraph, Arsenal can move to Wembley Stadium while Emirates is being expanded. As we know, we've heard rumours of the club exploring options to increase the capacity to 70,000. I didn't even know, as a 20th anniversary for the move from Highbury. We're planning a major expansion of the Emirates that could force them to move their home matches temporarily to Wembley Stadium. Just like Tottenham did, detailed work has gone into potential overhaul of the North London Stadium that could increase Arsenal's current 60.7 thousand capacity to beyond 70,000. It would restore the club's standing as the biggest ground in London, overtaking West Ham United and arch rivals Tottenham Hotspur. And we all know it's about who's got the biggest balls on the table, man. Like, this ain't about, trying to get the fans in and all that. It's literally about making more money. And at the moment, Tottenham are killing it with, all their commercial ventures with their stadium. Even West Ham, I remember there was monster truck stuff going on over there. Do you know what I mean? And Tottenham got their go-kart in, and, and it just brings more commercial opportunities to Arsenal and for us to compete outside of football, as well as inside as well. It's understood that the club have options to change the gradient of the stands and could also adapt the seating plan to fit in more fans. The outer bowl, however, would remain similar in appearance, as the majority of developments being assessed would come from inside the ground. I'm hearing there's going to be a few difficulties, with expanding outside. So here are some options as well. So there's no room to expand outwards. It's hemmed in on both sides by railway lines, so it leaves little room. On the southwest side, it is blocked by Hornsey Road, got a busy junction and roundabout. And there's a vehicle-only ramp which would remain in use for emergency services to cut through. And, this is probably the way they're going to have to do it. So they're going to have to make it more steeper, build upwards, and, alternate for higher seating. And alternate for lower seating as well. So we just build upwards and dig down. So that's what they can do in those aspects. And, why are we expanding? Why would we expand the Emirates Stadium? I can actually attest to this. I used to be able to get tickets like that, and pretty much go every other week as a Red member. I didn't even need to really be a season ticket holder. But now, there's a lot of things changing at the club. There's a ballot system where, each Red member is picked at random, and it's quite frustrating trying to get into the Emirates. And also, I'm on the season ticket waiting list. I've been on for 4 years, and I've still got, so many numbers to go down just to get, closer and closer to getting a permanent seat at the stadium. So I'm just reading here, Arsenal have a huge number of fans waiting on that season ticket waiting list. 100,000 fans waiting in some reports. The current capacity is 60,700, and there's so many seats that get filled up. Extra capacity means more fans could get in, especially season ticket holders, and more fans can watch the games. That's pretty much simple, as simple as that, sorry. But of course, it's about the money. More fans means more ticket revenue, more income from, hospitality concessions, merchandise, corporate boxes. Many reports say the increase could add tens of millions per year. And, by expanding, they can better compete financially on match day income with other top clubs. I just mentioned previously Tottenham Hotspur. And again, whilst competing, you stay competitive, with big commercial setups, and, we don't want to be left behind. I remember when the Emirates Stadium was first built, it was like the shiny, new technological advancement in construction. But with all the stadiums that are being built nowadays, I'm going to say, like the toilet bowl down the road, Everton just got, their new stadium. I've seen Man City have expanded their stands and all their facilities there. And, they make Arsenal, they dwarf Arsenal's in terms of, technology and available facilities and comfort and hospitality. And hospitality, sorry. So, yeah. What does this mean? So it future-proofs Arsenal as we're growing. We're starting to compete more, especially in the Champions League. We're growing globally as well. And we've always been one of the biggest clubs in the world. But as we grow globally and try expand the brand, hopefully with some trophies and success, having a stadium that can host bigger games, more VIPs and better facilities, it becomes more important. The Euros, is it the Euros? Yeah, I think the Euros are coming to town and we're not even selected as one of the stadiums because of our facilities that are available. So, if we want to expand our notoriety in that aspect, having, a new up-to-date, flashy stadium really helps. And, we need to have flexibility for more non-match day events as well. Concerts, special events, and just other things, that can generate more money and more profits for the club. Also, I've been there as well. There's no Wi-Fi not even Wi-Fi, but there's no signal in the stadium. So hopefully, new technology can be installed, accessibility, screens, audio, and more zones where, fan zones where you can interact with with the fans and, just get a bit of a more modern feel to the Emirates Stadium because it is starting to feel a bit more archaic and more like a shed. So yeah, what do you guys think? This is just a quick video. I've just seen the breaking news. As it's international break, there's not really much to report on at the moment about Arsenal. So what do you guys think about the expansion? What would you like to see in the stadium? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps the channel grow. And any breaking news during this international break, I'll be here to break it. I said break 3 times, mad thing. But look after yourselves and come on, you Gunners.